ילד, צעיר שלי.
אוקיי?
אלון זה אני. אלון לחוץ לאלון אחר, אני מדבר איתו על אלון אחר. על אלון הזה.
מי מדבר עליי?
מי שמחפש אותך.
מי?
הגברת.
אנחנו פה.
בסדר? אני אלון אחר. כמה אלון.
Can I see you?
ברעידת אדמה. גם שם אני מכיר, זה היה ויותר גרוע מכיר, זה היה כתבן אחד ושלוש זה היה
לאן? בוא נעירה.
לא. אני ליד איסטנבול.
ישנתי שבוע בגסר. חדתי ראשון להגיד לבן. You want to connect yourself on the floor. Do you want me to zoom into them right from this as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Looking for a what's called a message, 100% guarantee.
Somebody want to talk to me? I'm listening.
Check ISB with Nick, please.
Hey there. See, go over the shoulder. Can you still see them yet?
Yes, yes.
Great, good man. 4 minutes, thank you.
Sorry.
Do you want me to start with you in the middle of the frame, or can I start with you on the left-hand
What
side?
works better for you, mate?
The left-hand side.
Let's do that then. Can you roll on this too? Thanks. At some point we need to feed that interview in as well. I'll start this live shot similar to that 3 minutes as I did with that stand-up, but obviously longer, focusing on the sort of quiet, pushing into them, staying on.
Turn your head, I'll
Yeah, and I'll try to.
You don't have to move.
I don't have to move. Really? I don't have to do anything?
No, you don't.
So all those dance classes I did, that was null and void.
Hey, excuse me.
I'm working with Neville.
What can I tell you?
Yeah, what can you say? You just be you. We'll do the show. Nevertheless.
As long as you don't ask me to do.
It's gonna come a time in the evening now where you know that's gonna be what I want.
Oh,
Yeah, last song, slow down. Mike, do we have updates on casualty? Updates on casualty? Well, we had 6 here. Have we gone up on that? Down on that? Sorry? Now this is a dance, the dance of the tripods. Yeah,
Comes from all of the world.
it does, yeah.
Dance of the drum.
Are you like Reuters and AP or something?
I'm AP, yeah.
AFP. So you know Victoria?
Of course I know Victoria.
Me too, she's a lovely lady. I hope you like her.
She was here 2 days ago.
I know, she was messaging me, she said, where are you? And I said, I'm in London. And then she left and I came.
No, she's lovely. She's
Yeah,
very
she is lovely. Okay guys, we're in the show.
You know what I started doing in the middle of the frame. It's got to be better.
Sorry?
In the middle of the frame.
Minute. Thank you. Mike, can you pick that up for me? Is that shrapnel? This here?
No,
It's not shrapnel? No, it's not. It's something else. Thank you. So this is glass here.
I don't see that.
I'm going to pick it up.
You want to zoom into it or not?
We'll do that. And I'll start describing other stuff. Come back to me. I'll pick it up. No, you don't have to. I'll like hold it here. Stand by. Yeah, Becky, I'm just going to ask Neville here, our cameraman, to push in and zoom a little at the base of the building that took the main brunt of that Iranian missile. I think they just stepped out of the way, but a few minutes ago there was a cluster of rescue recovery of people right at the bottom of the building, climbed high up on the rubble there. And it's gone quiet here, and they were shouting into the building there. If you can hear us, if you're there, send a signal, send us a message. We're here. Tell us you're there. It's more than 8 hours after the strike now, and there really is a race against time to try to find and rescue and help and keep alive those many people that officials believe are unaccounted for at the moment. We understood earlier this morning that 6 people have been killed, dozens injured, some of them taken to hospital for treatment. We've seen other people going in and out their apartments here to try to recover what they can. I saw a lady with a bandage on her arm, so there's walking wounded, if you will. But just standing here to give you a sense of how big the blast radius is, there's bits of concrete dripping off the building behind me. We're about 70 meters away. Neville's giving you the shot of the building there, but right above Neville's head, there's little bits of concrete dropping off. The wind, not only are the windows blown out above us, but the window frames are blown in. And look, it's just right next to me here. Pieces of glass like this, scattered from the blast, all around. This just as dangerous if you're a person standing out here when the blast happened as a piece of flying shrapnel. That's what the police tell us. But that rescue and recovery effort now, more than 8 hours after the blast, it really is at a desperate moment, if you will. They have to find anyone who is injured under that building with speed if they're going to be able to save them. That's the thrust of the effort at the moment. And I think, when we arrived here a couple of hours ago, you could hear the heavy lifting equipment sort of tearing at the rebar, trying to pull back concrete. But now you're just you don't have that. You're just hearing the shouts of the rescue workers. And that appears to be because they're focusing on trying to save those people. And of course, the missile strikes not just here in central Israel, but further north, in a town north of here. 4 people were killed there, many others injured. They were all civilians. 4 women killed in that blast. And the message from authorities here, Becky, as we've been hearing over the past 24, 48 hours, when the sirens go off, go to your shelters. Israeli officials say Iran still has a lot of weapons at its disposal. While the defense systems here are strong, they're not a hermetic seal. They're not going to protect everyone 100%. Stay close to your shelters, that's the guidance, and that's why officials say the death and injured toll here could have been much worse. I talked to one man who said he got the warnings and he'd gone to stay at his parents. He'd come back to pull out what he could from his house, but he was well and safe, he said, quite literally, because he'd left and got out of the neighborhood when the warnings went on.
This attack happened around 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll just show you, the building, and this looks like this was the full impact of this missile, and in 5 seconds this building collapsed, and all morning emergency teams have been searching for these people.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Nick, when you settle, I have a little anecdote for you. Maybe you'll find it interesting.
There is a lot of shock here because people really believe that they were protected from this air system. And again, what we were saying this morning, earlier assassination to follow the instructions, and obviously I think the strategy by the Iranians is to overwhelm the country air defense systems. And what happened these days is that one of those missiles managed to break through this very sophisticated layer of defense, and this is the destruction we're seeing here today. Yeah, it's not really clear, and what the Israeli officials have been saying is that Iran has to tighten this is, the Iranian response to the Israeli attacks that have been happening. There is a lot of work here, as you can see, people kind of removing debris. There's a lot of destruction here, so people working here.
women in the north tomorrow. We had confirmed in our own recording six.
Right to have a microphone.
Okay.
First question. Afterwards, it's fine.
To be honest, his last answer was the best. It's important actually.
I'm Hugo.
She's on a break. Take care.
Alon, stop it.
Fuck.
Stop it.
And there's a little bit of grass that just dropped out and sticks in my knee. This is why it doesn't hurt, but hey.
Okay. I wanted to share with you something.
I'm just going to do surgery on my leg. Just sitting here, and there's a piece of glass walked out of the building above me here, because it's shattered. The building over there was the one that took the one. And just hours later, literally just, I'm sitting here on a chair, and this piece of glass literally popped out above me. Wow. Anyway.
You know what we say when you're the guys who know Jeffrey? We say, drop with the mega.
Yes.
Yes. What can you do to shoot you a little bit? I'm with you 100%. You understand why we should believe the music. Wrong. That's classic for a TV person. Why do that? Inside Yeah. It's also better effect when the camera and stuff like that. Definitely don't do it the best. Yeah. It's not right to do it. It's okay.
Tell me, are you going to be in...
Sure, I've got it. No, damn it. But next time I bring the camera, I'll take a picture of that. Right, I will. Yeah, that's why I did that. Yeah. Yes, no, of course. Mami, יש לך מברק במקרה?
בשדרות ירושלים.
יש לך 10 אגורות?
שקל, 10 שקלים.
לא, 10 אגורות.
מברק.
מברק.
Going for more water. Yes.
יש לי, בסדר, יש לי עכשיו.
אוקיי.
תודה רבה. Any minute, I just want to do this.
הוא אומר, אם בית כזה לא היה מקיים כלום, ומשהו למטה זה כמה חדרים שנפלו להפק, זה לצפות.
Ja, ich mag den Herzen nicht. נראה לי שאני קצת תקוע פה. שעשיתי בגיל 25, אני זוכר את זה מהאדמים, נראה לי שזה אדמים. יש לכם ספייס קאמפ.
Oh, no. think you've got to be on the roof if you've got to be on the He stands there, he never stands on the white stuff and all that. That's it. No, I think I don't know. I know Turkey is something. That's not in the CNN book of words that you can use. Occupation. Now you're going to charge for entering now, are you? You're going to charge for entering.
Never close it up. Give a shit solution.
It's tied with
yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
You have to control it.
Don't worry, someone else has to make an issue. Thank you.
We pretend we have a big deception screen.
Don't finish his shot.
Got some water, Martin.
There is. Inside the apartment. It's there. השמוק הזה. Okay.
הדירה של בוריס רואים הכי טוב, ממש טוב רואים. הוא לא יאהב את זה. אין שם אף אחד.
Now we're looking. Now I'm prepared to have the president here.
כל הרפלקטור...
נכון, יפה. Reflectors, you got lights, you're in good shape. This is what I call fucking...
נהיה טוב יותר, שתפר כל מצב. אני חושב.
No, it's not you. It's not your fault. I get it. Yeah. Purposely shot this vertical so they could use it on social media platforms as a separate product, giving them something bespoke. Yeah. And I'll just call somebody else. And I'll call somebody else. Look, and it's not what you want to hear, but I'm sorry. You know, somebody has to cut through and explain to them on the site.
Yeah.
Rather frustrating call with Rob. It's just been a little slow to kind of get people into gear and turn material around. However, the frustrating call was this, and that was Rob. But we got very briefly, Danny and his really close to the site, which is where we did the 3A, right? Finally, and I shot a vertical while we were there, because we were like right outside, underneath the building where stuff was taken off of us. Toys, kids' toys were out here. Anyway, I shot a bespoke vertical, the digital, and I sent it in, and I'm like, you should get this out, you should get it on social media. And since what hit me digital feedback, so I'm calling you because of like your help and getting in on this.
כן, כן, כן. הגענו למעלה. אחלה חלום. הגענו למעלה, קומה האחרונה. שייך למישהו. נכון? אתה... אני לא יודע.
So we're not getting something else. No one's going to come and take us back and take us somewhere. And just sometimes are like living in a dreamland of what's possible. I get it because that's their background. But the real point of that time for me is not for our way. That's what we've been
לא מפה בכלל. לא, זה משהו אחר. תראה, במקומות שיש מלחמות והרסות וזה, יש תמיד שבאים רגילים, סנאות שהם לא הולכים. אם תמצא לנו את הבורץ הזה, זה יהיה טוב, כי אנחנו לא יכולים למצוא אותו, אנחנו מפסיקים.
It's not even a walk talk, mate, because I'm
המבחן ההוא היה מטעם פיקוד העורף, בראשון לציון זה הייתה עיריית ראשון לציון. היה לנו יש פריבילגיות מסוימת. להתחיל להעיף פה רחפנים, ממש לא. אחרת היה לא יתרואה פה כבר 10 רחפנים. אז לכולו יש רחפנים, זה מאוד קל לעלות רחפן, אין בן אדם בלי רחפן כאן.
inside the shelter over there. The little one. The chairs inside the shelter. You've been sitting on the chair. So no problem. If you need a chair. Inside the shelter there. Yeah. I want to give you exactly.
London.
No, which London? Which network?
This one or this one? This one. They're still looking for people missing from this apartment block. Injured residents climbing over the rubble, lining the streets outside. This is a different kind of attack to the ones Israel is used to. Its Prime Minister wanted to attack Iran while it was weak, but it's still strong enough to inflict real damage. Thank you very much.
No problem. Which network are you guys?
From BBC?
Okay.
And you?
Hi,
Hi, nice to meet you.
huh?
הכל מגיע. בערב גם מגיע. תראה, תראה שלה אחת. רגע, שנייה. מה? אני יכול לבקר. כן.
Yeah. Right here, right now?
Yeah, I'm taking a few shots. Oh, okay.
No, I'm worried. I really am. To tell you the truth, I've got a light up in 10 minutes. How long are you going to be here? Okay, fine. I can fix it. Senta vostra. Guardate, All right, okay, we've got 7 minutes. Left up with. So I sent you the latest numbers to Nick.
Where was it? On what?
אני הולך לספה. אתה יודע איפה זה? לא למטה. וכשהלכנו בדניאל אתה פונה בסוף ימינה. לא?
Sorry, mate.
אתה רואה את בדניאל, פונה ימינה, לא למטה.
You got anything you want me to do here? Zoom into the building,
I
whatever?
think we'll do the same show and tell. I mean, as close as you can get to the sort of stuff that's fallen out the windows will be
Are
handy.
you going to talk about the mattresses?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, that helps.
That, yeah.
Bringing up the light needs to be.
And this is 5 a.m., right? Look back at the time.
What's Mario? What's Mario?
Daigo, go ahead. Go around him. Come around. Excuse me. Come around. Excuse me.
Yeah, I got you out and clear. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. 4 minutes.
So we're here in the Batyam district, just north of Tel Aviv, and we were woken up last night around 3 a.m. And even inside my safe room, we heard some really loud explosions. And that probably was from right around here. You can see this 10-story building, just the whole face of it cleaved off. 6 people were killed in here. And now last night, all told, 10 people were killed. That brings the total death toll here in Israel from 2 days of Iranian reprisal attacks to 13, 380 people were injured. This is still going on. According to Israeli officials, we could be seeing this days and weeks. We could be seeing more and more destruction. The Iranians still have, it sounds like, many missiles in reserve. And if we saw last night is going to continue, we probably will be seeing that death toll rising even further. I gotta say, we even heard about children being killed, 3 of them here, right here in Batyam.
I know which one that comes up first.
Same thing, yeah?
But with a cigar.
Let's see
This is in Tel Aviv proper or outside?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we're here at the site of some comprehensive destruction in the Batyam suburb of Tel Aviv. Now, last night I was woken up at about 3 a.m. with sirens and alarms on my phone. We dashed to that bomb shelter, and then we heard even inside that barricaded room some huge explosions. I'm not that far from here. It might have been what we were hearing. See that 10-story building behind me? The whole face of it heaved off. 6 people were killed there. 3 of them were children. That brings the total death toll here. 13 in Israel over 2 days of Iranian fires attacks. Just lit up the night sky.
Stand by.
This one in the northern city of Haifa last night, where we also saw a lot of attacks.
90.
Now, this is set to continue, according to the Israelis. The last few days, their attacks on Iran, which now have moved a little bit different. Now they're striking Iran's economic pipeline. We saw the things from the South Pars oil field, or excuse me, gas field, some oil installations. That marks a major escalation that we haven't seen before. So we're likely to see more Iranian reprisals. Israeli officials believe that they still have quite a few missiles in reserve. So this could really carry on for quite a bit. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Batyam. Now, stand up. 3 children, yes? Around? Fine. Okay. I was hearing massive sounds of impacts last night, and that might have been right here in Batyam, outside of Tel Aviv. We heard that there were about half a dozen people killed in this 10-story building you can see behind me. It's just totally destroyed. Windows bashed out in buildings all around here. 3 children were killed. 2. This was the loud sound that I think I heard last night from my neighborhood in South Tel Aviv. We're in the Batyam district, and you can see behind me, that's a 10-story building. The whole front of it is cleaved off. And we understand that about 10 people were killed just here. Okay, sorry. So this is the Batyam district south of Tel Aviv. If you look behind me, that 10-story building in front of it just totally sheared off. We understand so far about half a dozen people were killed.
Yeah, not far from Tel Aviv, Becky. Those sirens that went off in the middle of the night, around about a little bit before 2 a.m. in the morning. And Iran saying that it's using these maneuverable ballistic missiles. And I was watching those missiles incoming last night, and one of the missiles I saw tracked across the horizon. It did sort of an odd maneuver, if you will. You could see the red glow at the back of the missile suddenly dart across the horizon, and I can see a big yellow flash coming up from this neighborhood here. And this is it. This is the damage. What we witnessed last night, those impacts. Don't know if it was one of those high-tech new Iranians that the Iranians claim to have maneuverable ballistic missiles, but this one that I was watching the intercepts and then watching this particular missile dart across the horizon. And Neville's just trying to give you some better, closer images of the level of destruction to that civilian apartment building. Neville may be able to get in there and give you an idea. Just family homes ripped apart. You can see a mattress hanging out of the building there. And Neville, I don't know if you can pan down the building and go closer to the base of it. You can hear now, and I'm just going quiet for that, you can hear the sound of the drills. But about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, over the last hour, we've been seeing the rescue and recovery crews at the base of that building. The drills had gone silent. And they were shouting into the building, loud hailers. They were shouting, if you can hear us, give us a sign, give us a signal. It's over 9 hours now since those missiles impacted last night. And it means that this is a real critical moment to try to save anyone else who may be missing. Officials think people are missing. The number of dead, we were told, at this location earlier on this morning was 6 people dead, 10 killed in Iranian strikes last night, 13 so far killed across the 2 days of strikes into Israel from Iran. 380 people injured, according to Israeli officials so far. And we were interviewing the police spokesman here this morning, Becky, and he was telling us one of the reasons the Israeli believe that casualties are low is because people are listening to the guidance to stay close to their shelters and be in shelters when the warning sirens go off. Israel saying it's counted now 200 incoming Iranian missiles and have counted 22 impact sites. 22 impact sites out of 200. So 10% of all missiles, 1 in 10 or more, are getting through. You see there? That's the result of those that get through. Thank you. Sorry, you guys were trying to give me a visual clue or something, I don't know what it was.
Sorry? Okay, fine.
So this 10-story residential building here in Batyam, south of Tel Aviv, you can look, the front of it is just sheared off. Apparently here there are about half a dozen people.
No problem. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was probably the impact that I heard late last night. You can see that residential building in front of it just sheared off. We understand about half a dozen people were killed, some of them children. Now this was probably the impact. Now look at this destruction on this 10-story residential building. Now from what we understand from authorities, about half a dozen people were killed here, some of them children.
No, you live.
Last night, it looks as though last night, the night before last, actually was at the end. And really set to continue days, weeks. Interview? Yeah.
אני רגע עושה פה כמה שוטים. אני זוכר, אלון היה הראשון שעבר אולי לא הראשון, אבל המכובד. שנות ה-70, אבל חשוב להגיד ככה.
Bye, Neville.
שבע נדרים, מה זה שבע נדרים? אז עכשיו מוצאים דברים שרואות עם משפחות שם.
אל תעמדו מולי חבר'ה.